What's up, party people, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another chit chat get ready with me because you guys have been requesting these like crazy. But today is going to be a Q&A. I'm so excited. This is my first Q&A. I've been wanting to do one for a really long time. I just couldn't get enough questions to do it. So you guys sent me so many good questions, and they're all pretty much beauty related, like makeup related. So that's really awesome. And I'm also going to show you guys some new drugstore products and also some new products that were sent to me for free from Octoly. So in case you don't know what Octoly is, or Octoly, whatever. It's basically just a place for influencers. Like if you have a YouTube channel or an Instagram account or whatever, if you're a blogger, you can get on there and order free products just in exchange for reviews. They give you like a 21-day time period to try the products, which really isn't that much. And my 21 days is running up on 1 or 2 products, so I guess this is gonna be my next video, but I'm super excited. I also have some new drugstore products. We have some Rimmel, some Maybelline. Okay, I look hella ratchet, but it is what it is. So the first thing I have is something that is from Octoly. This is a hyaluronic acid. This is the Skin Diva 100% pure hyaluronic acid. So I've never heard of this brand before, but this is only $14.99. Hyaluronic acid has a really good reputation for being like a moisture magnet. So it says every product is made without the use of any parabens, fillers, artificial fragrances, and synthetic dyes. It's made from the finest mixtures of natural ingredients. So it says, unlike other anti-aging skincare treatments, our exclusive serum contains only 100% pure premium grade hyaluronic acid. This means our hyaluronic acid serum is much more potent and faster acting than any others currently on the market. The serum glides smoothly onto the skin, dries quickly, and is not greasy at all. With regular daily use of this hyaluronic acid serum, you will notice your skin appearing more youthful and firmer. That is because hyaluronic acid is known to create an impenetrable barrier on the surface of your skin, which locks in moisture so your skin can stay healthy and hydrated. Woo! I have used this in conjunction with other skincare products like other moisturizers, and I've also tried to use this on its own. But I feel like this is pretty moisturizing. I don't know if I just haven't used it a whole lot, because here's the thing with Octoly. I hate the 21-day time period thing, because 21 days, that includes the product being processed, shipped out to you, the wait time to receive it, and then also testing it. So I feel like I haven't really gotten a chance to fully test it out. So I will keep you guys updated. I will keep using this and use it on a regular basis. But right off the bat, this is the fastest absorbing product I've ever used. Like, I just now put this on my face. I've barely cut anything out, just so you guys know. I've literally been putting on, I'm gonna put this on again. I'm not gonna cut any of this. This is raw. And it dries and absorbs into your skin literally within a matter of like 30 seconds. It is crazy. So if you have really oily skin and you're afraid of super hydrating products, which you shouldn't be, you need hydration, I promise. This will not make you look greasy or anything. My skin is already dry. It absorbs so fast into your skin that it almost feels like there's nothing going on. It does make your skin feel very soft and very, very smooth. However, I don't know if I would rely solely on this if your skin is very dry or if you have mature skin. I would say incorporate this into the skincare products you're already using. So, you know, put a few drops into your moisturizers that you use at night and day. So it just kind of gives it a boost. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the eyeshadow. And I have a new palette from Rimmel. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't want to use this. Honestly, I put off using it and testing it out, so I don't know how this performs whatsoever. But this is the new Rimmel Magnif'eyes COLOUR Edition eyeshadow palette. It's the one with all the crazy colors in it. I feel like companies are putting out really weird products for the winter time. Like Maybelline just came out with their Super Stay Foundation, which is really matte, full coverage, you know, not something you would think about using in the winter time, so I don't really know why they didn't wait till summer. These colors are very springy and very summery. So I am stumped on what kind of look I'm gonna create today, because this is not something you could use by itself. Like, you would definitely have to, I probably need to zoom you guys in. You can't see what I'm doing. Oh, I just moved my contact around. Where'd it go? Get back in there, get back in there. There are only about 3 matte shades. Let's see. We've got the purple right here, this little muted purple. We got the blue. We've got this dark plum, and I believe that's it. So everything else is shimmer. And this palette does not have a matte ivory shade, so we're gonna pull into another palette for that. So the first question is from For His Glory 734. I've seen and loved your videos where you talk about products you're returning. Do you ever get weird looks or crappy customer service, or even had flat out denials for taking stuff back? I'm always afraid when I go to the return desk with more than one item. I don't know why, it intimidates me. No, you are not alone. It is very, very intimidating, because people are kind of judgy sometimes, because a lot of people don't know about the return policy. And when you get in line with a bunch of products and they're standing behind you waiting on you, they're probably just like, oh my God, how much does this big odd have to return? And most people just don't know that you can return stuff. I've never had a problem. Basically, like, I've never had someone deny my return or anything. I just try to remember that they don't know me. It doesn't really matter. Like, I have to worry about me. It's my money. Like, it's not their money. It's not coming out of their pocket. They should have no say in the matter. They shouldn't take any offense to it. Yeah, bottom line, you just have to do what you got to do and not worry about it, because they have a return policy for a reason. You just do you. Don't worry about them. They're not going to remember your face. It does not matter. You go in, you return it, you leave, it's done. Next question is from Cray J Beauty, and she asked, worst mascara you ever tried? Love that you don't wear falsies and do wearable looks. Thank you so much. Worst mascara I've ever tried. I'm gonna have to think about that one. I didn't like the Maybelline Mega Plush mascara. I used that one a long time ago, or I tried it a long time ago, and I didn't like that one. I didn't do a review or anything. I think it was before my channel. I didn't like the Physicians Formula mascara, the one in the green tube that Tati always recommended. I hated that one. Very, very dry. Pretty much anything from Wet n Wild. I've never liked Rimmel mascaras. They're pretty bad on me. So yeah, I could go on and on for bad mascaras. Like, the list of good mascaras is shorter than the bad ones. Next question is from Anne Marie Richards. How does your husband feel about you doing YouTube? My husband is the most supportive person in my life when it comes to YouTube. He has helped me so much. All this, like this entire setup, everything it's all thanks to him, because he has helped me with everything. He would be completely okay if I quit my job today and just started doing YouTube full time. Like, he is so supportive. I don't know if I would still be doing it if it weren't for him, you know, completely backing me the entire way and never making me feel bad for wanting to do it. Oh, I don't like using shimmers in the crease, but we're doing it. Next question is from Lacey Bentley. Who are your favorite beauty influencers, and did any of them influence you to start a channel? You guys will hear this same answer probably about 1,001 times. Kani Johnson's been the biggest influence to me, not only because she is such an amazing makeup artist and she's how I learned how to do makeup back when I first started watching YouTube, but she is just such a good person, and I feel like the positivity that she shares and that she tries to spread is just overpowering. And you watch her videos and you feel like she really does love you and she really does care and she wants to teach you and help you. I feel like everyone, whether it's good or bad, has influenced me. You know, I watch, you know, good beauty influencers, or, you know, people that I think are good beauty influencers, and I think, oh, I want to be like them. I want to do what they're doing. They're doing it the right way. But then I also see people that I feel like are doing it wrong, and that influences me, because that makes me say, okay, they're doing it wrong. How can I make it better? How can I do it differently than them? So yeah, I feel like everyone has an influence, whether it's good or bad. But I also feel like recently, smaller channels, like from like 17,000 to like 50,000, or, you know, even smaller channels under 1 million, have really started influencing me, because I feel like we're all after the same thing. We're all trying to change YouTube. We're trying to change the game, trying to take it back to the way it used to be. But like Emily Noel, Sabrina, Samantha March, Kaylee Bote, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I'm probably wrong. Jessica Braun. I feel like they're all friends and they're all after the same thing, and they're so inspiring, and they try to be different than everybody else, and I really do admire that, because that's what I'm trying to be too. Next question is from Onion Face. I'm getting cotton mouth. And they asked, are you a cat or a dog person? They actually asked a few questions. Are you a cat or a dog person? If you could live anywhere else in the world, where would it be? What is your dream job and your favorite TV shows? Cat or dog person? I'm a cat person. I'm not the biggest dog person. I know that's not the popular opinion, but I'm just a cat person. I've always been a cat person. If I could live anywhere else, you know, I've always been obsessed with the New England states. Like, I've always just been fascinated with like Massachusetts, Maine, Vermont, Connecticut. I love that area. That's really hard to say, because I haven't really ventured out to see what else there is. What is my dream job? My dream job is YouTube. My dream job is to be able to do YouTube full time. I love this. It combines two things I love more than anything. That's makeup and teaching. So yeah. Favorite TV shows. Dr. Phil. Oh my God, Dr. Phil is one of my favorite shows. I Love Lucy, Dr. Phil, Friends, Walking Dead. We'll go ahead and put it in there. Walking Dead, Dexter, Breaking Bad. I've been watching Hell on Wheels. I love it. How to Get Away with Murder. Next question is from Alicia F. And she asks, what is the most challenging part about having a YouTube channel? Whew, most challenging part is, I guess, putting yourself out there and having people reject you, I guess. Like having people make fun of you or criticize you, like picking apart your accent, how you look, how you dress, the quality of your videos, what you do, what you say, just everything. People are very critical and very judgmental, and they just don't have a right to be. Like, people thinking that they have a right to their opinion, and they do, but it doesn't always have to be verbalized, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so the next question is from I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. A.O. Cardenas 281. I'm so sorry. If you could choose a famous makeup artist to do your makeup, who would it be and why? I'm the worst makeup enthusiast ever. I just don't study the work of other people. I know it sounds horrible as a makeup enthusiast, but I just don't. I would like Jaclyn Hill to do my makeup because I love her style for the most part, and I don't necessarily watch her anymore. Like, I don't really enjoy her content anymore, but she is a dang good makeup artist, and I will give her that. I will give credit where it's due. And Candy Johnson. The next question is from Beth Grunden, and she asked, or she said, I know you went to cosmetology school. Are you currently doing just hair, just makeup, or both? I'm doing both, but I've been freelancing for about 2 years now, about 2.5, I guess. So I've been freelancing longer than I've been doing hair. So yeah, I do work in the salon now, but I do both. I just, you know, in the salon, the focus is more on hair, but makeup is definitely my comfort zone. Next question is from Rhonda Atkinson, and she asked, what is your favorite go-to makeup, also why? As far as foundation goes, I feel like that's what you're mainly talking about because I go back and forth with a lot of other makeup products, but as far as foundation, Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless is my all-time go-to, I think. Like, it just never fails me, whether I'm breaking out or not. It just always looks good. As far as concealer goes, Maybelline Fit Me, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and Maybelline Master Conceal. I love Maybelline concealers all across the board. Mascara goes to L'Oreal Miss Mega Rock. It just gives me the biggest lashes in the world. Like, nothing compares to it. The L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt. That's another go-to. That's pretty much it for like go-to products. I bounce back and forth with everything else, so yeah, I think that's about it. Next question is from Sandy Miller, and she said, what is one makeup or skincare product you've always wanted to buy but just can't or haven't taken the plunge yet? I've always kind of wanted to buy like a really expensive, like bougie foundation. Things like from Lancome or Dior or Chanel, just to make me feel like a Kardashian, like the Kardashian that I am. I just can't rationalize it yet. I don't know. I can't bring myself to do it. I'm just such a cheapskate. Next question is from Connie Davis, and she asked, what are some things other than YouTube that make you happy, and have you traveled? I have not traveled a whole lot. My husband and I, actually, I guess it depends on how you look at it. My dad is a truck driver, and when I was little, like when I was a baby before I went to school, me and my mom would ride with him, and I mean, we traveled all across the country. Like, I've been to almost every state, but I was a baby, so I don't really count it. As far as traveling as an adult, just normal places like the beach, you know, Florida, South Carolina, places like that. We go to Tennessee all the time. You know, Pigeon Forge is our go-to vacation spot. Me and Brian went to California, which was an experience. That was amazing. I've been to Texas. I've got family in Texas. I've been there a couple of times. I think that's about it. As far as like actually traveling as an adult, that's about it. And then what are some things other than YouTube that make you happy? I'm not gonna give you a generic answer like, oh, my family makes me happy, my friends make me happy. I mean, that's kind of a given. I think you're talking more about like hobbies. I do love to do hair. I'm not the best at it yet. I have a lot to learn. I feel like once I get good at it, I'm going to be obsessed with it because I really am obsessed with hair. But I had a really bad experience in school. You know, I didn't have good teachers. It's just been rocky, like my hair career. But I feel like hair is something that it really does make me happy when I do a good job. Honestly, just laying around the house, watching TV, not having any obligations, you know, in a clean house, not having anything to worry about doing later on. It's my favorite thing to do. Like, just laying around with my husband or going home and spending time with my parents. Like, it's just, I love the creature comforts. Amber King asked, I love your accent. Where are you from and what's your favorite thing about your home state? Thank you. I wish I could say the same thing. I'm from Kentucky, and what is my favorite thing about my home state? I guess the fact that the economy is so much cheaper than what it is in other places. Like, we don't make as much here, obviously. I think that's kind of a known fact, but everything's so much cheaper. But like I said earlier, it's just a comfort zone kind of thing. Like, when I go out of state, especially like when we went to California, oh my God, as soon as we opened our mouths, people automatically deemed us redneck hillbillies, and we went down on the priority list. But, you know, around here, you don't have to curve it. You know, everyone sounds the same. I mean, people are overall a lot more nice to you. There are people that are more willing to go out of their way to make you happy and stuff. I don't know. People are just, they're more down to earth here, I guess. Next question is from Mary D. Hello, Mary D. What are your favorite drugstore and high-end brands? As far as drugstore goes, Maybelline has a lot of my favorite products. I can't deny that, so definitely Maybelline. NYX has an amazing selection of products that I feel like they really do try to keep up with the trends and, you know, dupes and stuff. I don't really have a favorite makeup brand. I know that's awful, but I don't really have a brand that's like, oh my god, I love everything I've tried, because I haven't really tried a whole lot. I pretty much stick to affordable stuff, so I don't want to give you a high-end brand just to give you one, so I don't really have one, I'm sorry. Fallen Angel 883 asked, what advice would you give others starting a channel regardless of channel type, things that they need to know to be successful? I mean, I don't really feel like I have the most successful channel, so I don't know if I'm the right person to be answering this, but I do appreciate you asking and thinking that I am. Obviously, be yourself. That's the most generic answer I can give you, because there are you can't be like someone else, because there's already one of those out there. Don't worry about investing in a lot of equipment starting out, because you might not like it. Make sure that you do your research on different techniques you can do to grow, because there are a lot of secrets out there. Share your videos all the time. Be really active on social media. Like, people live on social media, so, you know, post very frequently as you can. Make sure you do a really good job at tagging your videos, and do research on how to tag your videos, because that's what gets people searching for you. I ran across a channel the other day. Her name is Sunny Leonarduzzi or something like that. I'll link her channel below, but she had an amazing video on, like, it was like how to grow on YouTube or something like that. Just look up how to grow on YouTube and you'll find a ton of videos. Post consistently, have a very consistent schedule where you upload on the same day, same time every week. And then she also asked, what got you into makeup and how old were you when you began? I began makeup when I was about 12, but it was just the normal stuff, like just, you know, trying like mascara and lip gloss. I started watching YouTube in 2009, started watching Candy Johnson, started learning from her, watching more tutorials, and just, you know, sitting down all the time at night before I went to bed and practicing makeup. But I started working at a makeup store, and I think that's kind of what sparked it for me, because I was good at makeup before then, because obviously I got hired for a reason. But when I started working there, I started reading books and stuff like Smashbox. I had to read about the brands that the store sold and stuff, and I just did more research on ingredients and products and what they did. And the job was to, you know, put makeup on people. You know, people would come in and you have to test their foundation, or, you know, they may say, I want to do a makeover. I want to try this. I want to try that. So, you know, that's how I started putting makeup on other people, and I realized that I had a knack for it. I started doing makeup. I think it just kind of happened gradually. So I'm gonna try this new Maybelline TattooStudio brow gel, and they didn't have a taupe shade, but they had soft brown and blonde, and I felt like blonde would be too light, so I got soft brown. This is supposed to be like a stain for your eyebrow, so I hope this doesn't look horrible. Oh my god, it comes with this little like fluffy brush applicator thing. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Oh, it's a good thing it's 6 o'clock at night, because we can take it off. So the next question is from Tiffany Hull, and she asked, what advice would you give a natural redhead on finding a foundation that matches their skin tone? I feel like that's kind of hard to say, because everyone's skin tone is different, but at the same time, I think I know what you're saying, but I feel like the rule applies to everyone. You know, match to your neck and your body, not your face. And don't match to your freckles, because that's technically discoloration. And I guess if you can't find a foundation that's fair enough, if that's what you're wondering, get a good foundation mixer, like a white foundation mixer. I really don't know how to answer that, because without seeing you, I don't really know. Like, just match to your neck and body, I guess. I'm sorry. I wish I could answer that better and, you know, be more specific or be more informational. Color doesn't look too dark. You can't be precise with this, though. How do you be precise with this? So the next question is from One Frazzled Mom. Girl, I fell for you. What is one beauty item you can't leave home without, and why? Oh, easy. Lip balm or chapstick. I can't even leave the room because my lips are so dry, and they're not necessarily chapped, but they feel chapped. Like, my lips are just so dehydrated that if I don't have some kind of slip and some kind of glossy feel, or, you know, just something on there, then it's like I can't open my mouth wide enough. I think my lips are addicted to chapstick and addicted to, like, they just need more. Like, I can't go without it. Let's try dipping it. Like, I'm gonna work from the brush and be more precise. It's kind of like a pomade in a way, like a liquid version of a pomade. Look at this. These aren't even sisters, okay? I understand not being twins. These aren't even distant cousins. Oh my god. Once it dries, it dries. Like, there's not really a whole lot you can do with it. Like, I'm already not able to really add any more or move around what's already there. So I don't like this. We're gonna see what it looks like on this side with foundation and stuff on, but this one's, actually, let's just redo it. Next question, I got another one from A.O. Cardenas 281. Sorry again about not being able to pronounce it. She asked, have you considered making any live get ready with me? So yes, I have. But where my views are so inconsistent, I don't know if anybody would watch. Like, would you guys watch that? Nicole Lori asked, if you won the lottery today, what would you do? Oh, girl, what wouldn't I do? I would definitely buy a house. We need 2 new cars. That's it. I'm not frivolous, though. Like, I wouldn't go out and buy new mink coats and buy, you know, crocodile boots, or I don't know. What do rich people buy? I'm not big on like designer name brand clothes or purses or anything like that. Like, I just don't care about that stuff. And then I would get my parents whatever they wanted. Kylie Beauty, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's with a C though. What got you started into makeup? I think I already answered this. Just watching YouTube, and you know, I guess the deeper version is that I just didn't feel good about myself. I've always had very boyish looks. Yeah, I just wanted to feel better about myself, the same as anyone else. So I'm gonna use the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Longwear Foundation. This is brand new. They're trying to do like the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation where they have like this big wand. I have used this once or twice before. The wand is nice, like it's flexible and it applies really nice to the skin, but that's just, it's transferring bacteria. You're wiping this onto your face and then dipping it back in. And when you try to do it, like try to swap it on the back of your hand, no product comes off. So I just don't really like this. I feel like the idea is nice. Like this would be good for a concealer, like for under the eyes, but I'm gonna break out so bad. Next question is from Stephanie Sharp. Hello, Stephanie. What do you feel like is your biggest insecurity coming into the beauty influencer YouTube game? I think the fact that I'm not like everyone else, like I'm more normal. I feel like I am more relatable. Like I'm not trying to like, oh, I'm so relatable, but I'm really not in real life. But I feel like I'm more relatable in that I don't wear false lashes every day, and I don't always have my nails painted or have fake nails on, and I don't wear super fancy clothes. I just don't look or act or talk like other beauty influencers, and I don't think people are really used to that. It's a very flawed mentality, and it's really ironic because people want to watch someone that's relatable, like they say they do, but in reality they want to watch someone that they think is prettier than them, that, you know, is smarter than them, that has more money, that dresses nicer, just all these things that they don't have. I'm gonna try to build this up. This is a very light to medium coverage foundation, which makes me sad. It says high definition finish medium coverage, but I don't know if I would even say it's medium. It's like a low medium. It does wear really nicely though, I will say that. This actually oxidizes quite a bit. Like I'm watching it before my eyes oxidize. The struggle. But yeah, I feel like the people who are real, who don't look like all the other, you know, the really big beauty influencers, I feel like they struggle. You know, it's like, it's so hard when you don't act like that and you don't look like that or talk like that. It's so hard to grow. So next question is from Robin Cox. Hello, Robin. I see you all the time in the comments, girl. Why did you want to be a beauty influencer? I wanted to be an influencer because, you know, first of all, I wanted to make a difference. I feel like, you know, to say, oh, I want to have a YouTube channel and talk about makeup and it's going to make a difference. Like, I feel like that sounds kind of stupid. It's kind of silly sounding, but you know, if I can impact one person and, you know, make them feel better about themselves, or, you know, feel like they can learn something, or, you know, feel like they can come here and it be an escape from the world, and, you know, I just want this to be a safe zone. Like I want my channel to be a community of people who are just kind to each other and supportive, and, you know, we're all friends here. That's how I want it to be. And I want to be different than everybody else. You know, I feel like I bring something different to the table that's not already there. I love YouTube. I love makeup. I love, you know, all things beauty. And then the last question I have is from Crystal Anson, I'm so sorry, MUA. Where do you see yourself in 5 years in your career, and what was your biggest goal you achieved? Where do I see myself in 5 years? I would like to think I see myself doing YouTube full-time in 5 years. Maybe doing hair on the side, like working in a salon, you know, maybe 2 or 3 days a week, just, you know, going by appointments only. And then what was my biggest goal that I've achieved? Honestly, this is gonna sound sad, but just being on YouTube and like just sticking with it has been the biggest goal, because usually, like, I'm a quitter. I will be the first one to admit it. If I'm not happy with something for 5 minutes, I want to quit. Like, I get really discouraged really easily. This is the only thing I've ever done that I love wholeheartedly. I'm I'm gonna go into concealer now. This is the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. Just wanted to go ahead and tell you guys what I'm using because this is also new to me. But I guess aside from YouTube though, I graduated college. That was a big achievement. I graduated beauty school. That was a miracle in itself because that place was horrible. Yeah, I think that college was the biggest achievement ever. We are done with Q&A, so now it's time just to talk about makeup and other things. As far as this foundation goes, if you want a light coverage foundation, like a light to medium coverage, you will like this. It's a very pretty finish. It's like a natural satin finish. As far as the eyeshadows go, they did blend out really nice. They were easy to work with. They're not super pigmented. I feel like they did kind of muddy a little bit. And I just don't like the color scheme. And then I'm gonna go in with a cream blush because I'm about to set my entire face and I've been enjoying a cream blush. This is the BH Cosmetics Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale Cream Cheek and Lip Tint in the shade Rosé. Okay, we're just gonna leave the pigmentation at that because I'm gonna be powdering, so it's gonna get covered up anyway. So I did do a few more things, but I'm not liking this look. I'm gonna try to pizzazz this look up a little bit. Like this eye look is just looking really like boring and dull and just muddy. I'm gonna go in with this eyeliner from Maybelline. This is the Gigi Hadid gel liner. And just kind of put this in my waterline. But I will say, you know what? Like, I don't really understand tight lining. Everyone does this, and I know it does make a big difference, and it looks really good at first. But does anyone else have a problem with it transferring? Like, it just goes to my lower waterline. What's the difference? You know, it doesn't really do anything. And it just gets in my contacts. It bothers my eyes. But we're going to do it because, you know what? I'm going to take this off after I'm done anyway, so who cares? We're gonna be done with that. So I got bronzer and blush. Now I need some highlight and some lips. So for highlighter, I got the entire Ofra Nikkie Tutorials Collection, which is awesome. I got all this for free. This is like $55. So it comes with the highlighter. This is old news. It's a little trio. And then 3 liquid lipsticks. Coven is the metallic brown. Nude Potion is the pink. And then Spell is the orange. As far as the highlight goes, this is in the shade Everglow. And I'm going to put this on. Let's swatch them each individually first. And they're so pigmented. So that's what they look like separately. So there's what it looks like all together. It's just not my shade. Like, I never really was interested in this because I thought, okay, I'll use 1 or 2 of them and the third one will go unused and that's wasteful. But I want to just keep my brush in the champagne and the white in here. Yeah, this is the second Ofra highlighter I've gotten from Octoly and that I've tried, and they're so buttery and so pigmented and dewy and glowy. They are pretty frosty, so I feel like they will emphasize, you know, texture and pores and stuff like that. But I just feel like they're so dusty. This one isn't nearly as dusty as the other one that I have. I think the other one I have is called Blissful, but they're so powdery. I feel like they need to be packed in there a little bit better. And I'm kind of going through a minimalistic natural phase where I just want to kind of dial down my makeup a little bit. Not today, obviously. We haven't gotten there yet, but it is really intense. Like, this is definitely Nikkie. Let's just go in and kind of blend the highlight and the blush together a little bit, kind of mesh them a little bit better because I just feel like it sits on the skin in a stripe. Like, I feel like you need to do a little bit of work to make it sit better and like kind of melt. But it does emphasize texture and pores and stuff. It's really frosty. Okay, so there is a rough application of Coven, which is the metallic brown. And I honestly didn't think I would like this one because I've never worn a brown lipstick ever. Like, and the fact that it's metallic, I didn't think I would like that, but it actually is really pretty. It's very grungy and very like 90s. So there is Spell. I'm not a big orange person, maybe in the spring and summer, but even then, like, I just feel like most orange shades make my teeth look really yellow and really orange. Like, they emphasize all the wrong things. But I feel like she did a really good job of putting a blue undertone in here, kind of like a blue iridescence, because blue will make your teeth look more white. So, like, they don't look too hot, but it definitely helps because there's a blue iridescence in here. Yeah, I am pretty impressed with the formula for sure. It's definitely not as drying on my lips, and as I've said, my lips are extremely dry. And any liquid lipstick just accentuates lines and it makes it feel like I feel like I can't move my mouth. But these actually are pretty comfortable. So I'm gonna go in with the pink now, and I thought that this would be a little bit darker. I thought it would at least dry to be darker, but this is pretty pale. Like, unless you have to wear a lip liner with this because it's just so light pink. So it's not my personal favorite. It definitely does give you that concealer over the lips look, like the dead look. But if you have really pale skin, then you actually might like this. Oh my god, this is a hot mess. Okay, so I have one more thing to show you guys. I'm gonna do it pretty quick, but I also forgot to mention that the Ofra and Nikkie Tutorials Collection is $79 on the Ofra website, but I think with her coupon code, it makes it like $55 or anyone's coupon code. But I've got one more lip product to show you guys, and this is also from Octoly. This is the Kiko Milano Unlimited Double Touch. That's all it says, Unlimited Double Touch. Anything else? This is long-lasting liquid lipstick in a two-step application. First, a color base and then a lip gloss for an extraordinary combination with an intense, bright finish. The color adheres well with a hold up to 8 hours. This is $12 on the Kiko website. I got the shade 103. So you have your liquid lipstick on one side, and this one's like a really pretty, like kind of like a brown undertone nude. And then you have a lip gloss on the other side. It's just clear. So if you wanted to, which I don't really see why you would, but you could wear the liquid lipstick by itself with no clear lip gloss on top of it. But I'm gonna wait a minute for it to dry before I put on the clear lip gloss because that's what it recommends. But I already can't talk. Like, it's already starting to stick together. My lips are starting to stick together. It's transferring onto my teeth. It's really matte on its own, and it's really kind of, ooh, it's real sticky and goopy. I think the idea of this is really good, but the lip gloss is so goopy and so thick that is actually uncomfortable. This is very long wearing though, I will say that. But the lip gloss side kind of acts as a barrier to the lipstick side. Like when you do a kiss test, like if you kiss the back of your hand, you'll see clear. Like you'll see the clear lip gloss. You won't see the actual color. So I don't know if you can see, but there's nothing really there. There's a little bit of the inner rim where it was kind of starting to cake up and do that weird like cat butthole look, but it's just clear. Like it's just the lip gloss coming off. So that's really cool. Also, when you get rid of that lip gloss coating, then you're left with more of a matte look. So like where I did a little kiss proof test, there's like no gloss left. So I don't know, maybe you could just blot away some of the gloss to not be so goopy, but ooh, it just feels like I've got like 15 layers of lipstick on. But it's not a bad product. It's actually pretty decent. And if you're like me and you don't like liquid lipsticks, but you like the longevity of them, then I would say check it out because the clear lip gloss side, it's not unbearable. That is it for this very long Chit Chat Get Ready With Me Q&A. Thank you all so much for sending me questions. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do that. So thank you all so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe, follow me on all my social media. All the links are below, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Mwah.